Test. Cool. What's today? Sunday? Today's Sunday, right? Come on, Sunday. Yep. That's everybody. Sunday streaming. And California dreaming. Cool. All right. So where we last left off, our intel was being given. I do want to change one thing really quick. I think right now, just as a temporary thing, I set. I just hard coded in what type of intel you get from your source, but I want to make it random. I might change that later because I feel like maybe the player is going to want to have more say in what type of information they pursue. You know, it's like, do you want information about your mole, or do you want information about your main objective? So see, I put secondary objective intel here, but it should be, I'm just going to put primary objective intel right now because I actually don't know how I want to split that up. Primary. Okay, that's all I needed to put. All right, so that's set up. Let's see what's on the checklist. It's gonna be a lot of AI stuff today. Refresh this. Okay, we have program the mole hotline. That's what we did yesterday, to do the special number that pages the mole for an in-person handoff. A handoff involves taking the item out, putting it down, and letting the mole pick it up. So when the mole gets there, they're pretty much going to be waiting for you to put the item down. So I guess you're going to have to kind of put it somewhere where they can see it, maybe? Let's see. Let's look at where we could squeeze that in there, FSM. Retrieve intel. Okay, so they're sitting down here. And I'll put this as... Pathor says, hey, what's up, Pathor? How's it going? How are you doing today? I'm gonna put on my slippers. It's a little chilly, but the sun's out. And I got some cozy gear on. All right. So after our mole sits down and is waiting for us to put down the package, how are they gonna do that? They're pretty much, like, I want to say that they just have to see the package, right? Or maybe it has to be, you know what? Okay, here, check it out. This is actually a really cool action that I never get to use, that I think is like something I'm probably gonna want to go back and put instead of some other things. Overlap. Find overlaps. So this kind of creates like a temporary collider or something. I'm not really sure what the I really don't know what is happening behind the scenes with it so much, but it seems really cool. I've used it for a couple other things in some of the tutorial videos. But so you want to have them sit down, and then they'll do waiting to check for intel. All right, and then you put like you'll put a wait state there. But then here, this is where you put the find overlaps action. Oh, did I not select it? Oh. Okay, so find overlaps, basically what it does is, like, in this instant, it's almost kind of like a raycast, But instead of array, instead of like a line up, looking really just at one point in space, this one, I imagine that it's kind of like it's creating a collider. So right here, you could set the type of shape you want. You could put box, sphere, capsule, or whatever. I'm gonna put sphere, and then you could change the radius. So I'm gonna say within a radius of, you can imagine a sphere kind of being created at whatever the position is. So for the owner, it would be like right here at his feet. So if I put the radius as something like, maybe like 8 might be a fair number. No, let's put 10. Let's put 10. Because he's about 3 units tall, I believe. He's 3 meters tall. Yeah, which is 6 feet. So you put in this radius, and then max overlaps. Maximum number of overlaps to detect. I don't know what that part's for. But it should filter out a specific type of item. So, detector. Store overlapping. Okay, put some in an array. Found overlaps. I wish it could just search by tag or something. Kind of like honestly how their range sensor could maybe even use some of these actions. Let's see. The range sensor is not bad actually. Could use that. I could search sensor. Menu perform a test on a sensor to refresh its list of game objects. Sensor get detected. Create a sensor for all game objects it has detected. There we go. This might be, maybe this is more appropriate. This is a great action if you don't have this asset. And I'm sure it's actually a great action for other situations too. But I do have this sensor asset, and I think that's gonna kind of do me just solid right now. The thing I have to watch out for though is that I have to tag this. I can only detect things on the player layer, and allowed tags are sound and maybe I could change this to 2, and you could put in Intel. Let's look at the, let's see, find, we use it in the hearing, listening, heard sound, inspecting last heard, check intruding, heard sound, inspecting last heard. Let's go to listening. So it does look for a really specific thing, because it's like a tag and a name. Okay, so that's good to know. And then what about heard sound? Again, get soft sound, right? It's looking for a very specific thing. That's good. Find check intruding. Okay. I think that's actually pretty chill. Let's just try using let's try using this then. Allowed tags. If I set this to 0, we could do this as item. Yeah. Okay, that works. So tag is item, and then name. We don't have a name for it yet, or I guess. You wanna. expand it, and then maybe it doesn't necessarily need a name. It just checks for a tag. Let me see, is this an optional name? Okay. Sensor get detected, sensor get visibility. Sensor is detected. Okay, so this is kind of like using that same thing we just set up. Filter detected game objects with the specific component, with the specified component type, and store them here. Store detected, if there is one. Okay, so we could store, how many though? It's an array. Okay, yeah. So detected items are store sensor detected. I'll just put detected items. And then a detected event will go next. And a none-detected event will go back. So we go back here if it didn't hit anything. And we go ahead. Okay, so here we'll put that wait state. Do a random wait anywhere between 2 and 10 seconds. And we'll have a finish event. Next. Fire off. Goes here. Sensor. Check. And this is what happens when it has items to check, right? Check items. So if it's putting them through an array, we're gonna want like an array next, get next. And the array will be detected items. And what do we do with it? Okay, we have this loop event. And then we have a finished event. We'll call this fin. Cool. Kind of weird because I think loop event and finish event are going to want to go back to the same place anyway. Ooh, and then that reset flag. This one's kind of problematic. Maybe not, maybe not. Okay. So when you loop, right, you get the item, the result, new variable, it'll be item to check. And when it loops, it goes here maybe? Let's just put it right here. Get next item. Actually, I'll call this array loop. And then this one is check item. And what this is going to do is going to get a get FSM bool. And we're not going to specify, let's see, the FSM name. Item to check is going to be what we're checking, and the variable name will be something like is Intel. I think that's what I kind of thought before. God, I really got to figure out what that's about, that super crazy lag. Can I lock this and then deselect that, and then does this change anything? Is, no, it doesn't. Intel. So strange to me. Okay, so we'll copy and paste this. New variable is Intel. And then you do a bool test. Checking that is Intel bool. Desi Dev, what's up Desi Dev? Hello, how's the game development going? It's going well. It's going good. I'm back to kind of doing pretty fun things with it. I was kind of stuck in a logic hole, trying to figure out how to even play my game, because I just didn't know how to design a certain rule, I guess, or set of rules. I was like, oh, it's gonna be boring to play a game that's like that, and I had to take some time off of stream just to kind of sit there and think and brood over what the rules are. But now I have that figured out, and now it's back in the zone. It's fun. So I'm doing a bool test on this is Intel, and if it's true, I'm gonna go true. How you doing, Desi Dev? False. Okay. So if it's not if it's not Intel, then it needs to go back to this to wait to check for Intel. I'm gonna move these up. Let's see. Do something like this. And cool. Does a bool test, check if it's Intel. If it isn't, goes and does it all over again. If it is though, then we go over here. Oh, you know what's kind of fucked up? This is funny. Oh man, that's gonna give rise to some really funny shit. It's potentially problematic things, because I'm thinking that's almost like something out of a movie that you would hear, where it's like, if two agents are both having a meeting where they're trying to do a handoff, and they're doing it at the same spot, you can imagine these agents, one agent is there to meet his, connection and puts his briefcase down, right? And then there's another agent, though, also there meeting his connection in the same area, also puts his briefcase down. And both of their connections see each other's briefcase, and they think it's for them. And so they take the wrong briefcases and they go. The way this is currently set up, that can happen. And that sounds funny to me, but I also think that could break the game in a not cool way. So that's something to kind of stay reminded of. I have to keep an eye out for that. There's ways to solve that. There's ways to solve it. That'd just be super funny. Okay, so you check the item, and if it is in fact Intel, then we'll have get Intel position. Or actually I should say get Intel, or set Intel destination. Right, so this will have a get position and a set agent destination. And let's see, I'm gonna leave this blank for right now. Is it? Oh yeah, it is actually, it is this. It's an item to check, right? And then we're storing the vector in destination v3. And then we tell the owner to go there. And then the path pending then event will have fin. Add that in. And this one will be en route to Intel? What is the other one called? Don't we have an en route over here? En route to seat. En route to handoff, en route to seat, and then en route to Intel. All right, that makes sense. So just gonna take all these, copy them, paste them in here. For this, I'll put 2. Okay. And once they get to the Intel, they will pick it up. But it's an NPC picking something up, so we kind of need to do something that has a visual cue. I'm thinking of, like, you know, not slowly, but you move the object, you tween the object between the position it was at and into the NPC, right? So you see it go whoop. I'm expecting a guest soon. There's gonna be a guest on the show. Tonight's guest is a fellow streamer, not a game dev, but a game player. We'll see when he gets here. Okay, so maybe put in a move towards, but not the owner. Instead, it'll be the item to check. And the target object will be maybe not the object spawner, maybe like the chest, you know, like spine. That one's good. Move it towards that. Spine 1. So it'll move. The item will move towards their chest. And then what? En route to Intel. Oh, you know what? We need a set agent is stopped. Set agent. Oops. We'll put that up top and stop them. So they stop first, and then the item goes to them. And then when the item is done going to them, it'll go to the next state. I'm gonna set this distance to, or speed to, like 2. I want to see how slow we can get away with, you know, so you have an opportunity to see the object, like, going to them. That looks good. Okay. So this will be grab object. Or grab item. Let's keep the language clear. After it grabs the item, go to the next state and do what? I guess they just walk away, right? Or no, we need to like put it, we need to give it to them. So like set activate game object. So we'll deactivate the game object. We'll also set parent, and maybe even set FSM game object. think that seems good. Yeah, so it'll turn the item off. It'll kind of put them at the center of them, even though it'll pretty much be at the center of them. We don't need to reset local position. So we'll set the parent of the item to check, and the parent will be our NPC. And actually, you know what? It'll be that same chest piece. Spine 1. So it'll parent to their chest. That way, if we want to have it so like if it's ever like extracted or we pull it out, it comes from the same area. It's kind of weird that we're pulling items out of the NPC's chest, but like, you know, I think that works. I think that's fine. All right, so sets parent, tells it to go there. Activate the game object. We don't want it to be recursive. We'll have activate. We don't want it. We want it to turn off. And the game we want to turn off is item to check. Cool. Maybe this should go first. So set FSM game object is to, maybe we keep it here in retrieve intel. Maybe that's where the item stays. I don't want to have to create an NPC inventory FSM. Maybe we don't need set FSM game object for now. I'm gonna turn this off. What we could do is maybe like array add. And we can create a new array. We'll call this array intel collected underscore array. And it'll be a game object array. State, so intel collected, value that we're adding to is item to check. So that'll go in there. That way, as we give them more intel. Oh, there he is! Yeah. I heard you sound like a skateboarder. Oh, he didn't put on a mask. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I'll take it. Oh.
Got toilet paper, pita bread, and bacon. Hello. Am I visible? Oh, hi. Wait, I don't even know where the camera is.
Camera's right there. It's not even really. It looks like there's one person in here, maybe.
That's all good.
Yeah. So I'm just working on this right now. This NPC. They come in. This is the archetypal stereotype of you sitting on a park bench and you putting the briefcase next to you, and they're sitting on that park bench. So right now I'm programming it so it's like they sit there and they wait. So far they do that. They go to your meeting spot, and then when you put it down, so when they're sitting there, they're constantly checking. Okay, did you put the item down? They put the item down. So right now I'm getting to the part where I just put it down. So that's when they get up, they go over to it, and they grab it, and I'm just about to do the part where they walk away. So far, it's all the way up, and so it's the whole thing right now. So far, they really do it. They go over and they grab it, but I just have to have them walk back to the HQ now.
So they walk up, grab it.
Mm-hmm. But only after you're gone. Actually, I haven't put that in. There's a contingency that I do want to put it in. That
they check if it's there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they do this little like broadcast, right? That checks all the items around them. And if it sees the intel, they go cool. But they keep broadcasting and say, but is he still there? Is my connection still there? And if you're still there, they won't get it. They'll just keep sitting there. So you have to leave first.
Oh, okay.
You get it? So because
So it
the whole
has to check to see if you're still there.
yeah. So it checks if it's there. It checks if you're still there. If the item is there and you left, then it goes, okay, cool. Now I'll go grab it. Because that's what it's about. It's about being sneaky. You know, it's about not being seen together.
Kind of like in real life, like, except it's more automated. You're checking.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. Maybe more nuanced, but yeah.
Cool.
That's what I'm working on. Do you want to plug your stream here? When
I-
was the last time you even streamed?
I haven't streamed in a minute. Twitch.tv/PowerPete64.
PowerPete64, twitch.tv/PowerPete64. He usually streams. Here, I should probably put this up here. He usually streams.
I haven't been streaming in a minute, but you know, if you like just silly playing video games and cool people to hang out with, check it out.
Look at this shirt too. I like this shirt.
I also like Animal Crossing. I haven't played Animal Crossing on stream, but
That's a good one. I like that a lot.
yeah. But yeah,
Because what he plays. Well, you did Earth. You finished Earthbound.
finished Earthbound.
Did you finish Mother 3?
I did not finish Mother. I got to the very end.
Okay. Or do you plan on finishing it on stream?
Yeah,
Okay.
eventually.
Yeah.
But
But it's been a minute. When was the last time you streamed?
I don't know, like January, February. But we'll get back into it one day. One day.
Yeah.
But I will be playing Memories of a Spy when that game comes out.
right.
So
Yeah, I hope so. When it comes out, if it comes out.
when?
Yeah. That's what they say. They're always like, when it comes out.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the toilet paper, bacon, and stuff. Are you gonna go hang out over there? Are you gonna go work out?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a little sweat going.
Nice. All right. Well, if you want to swing by afterwards again, say what's up or see you later.
Yeah, I'll probably just like say see ya.
All right.
But yeah, all right.
Cool. Thank you.
Your mom says hi and she loves you.
Oh, I love my mom. I heard you guys saying bye to her on headset recently. I heard you guys saying like, bye, have a safe trip. I was like, that was me.
Oh.
I used to say bye. I think you were saying bye to her, right?
Yeah, probably. On Discord?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's why I have the mute button because like sometimes like
Right.
Annie will come in and like. So I tried to meet her real quick, but
Yeah.
I must have missed it. But
No worries. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. I'll give her a call later today.
Sure.
All right. Swing by after.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you. Actually, I'm gonna put that in the fridge. All right. So that was today's guest. In case you didn't hear me with the mask on, I bet you none of that was audible. PowerPete64 on twitch.tv. Okay, so it's funny because in explaining to him what I was in the middle of, I did realize that I missed a step. I missed that part where they have to check, if the player's still there. So how do you do that? You do in route grab item, check item, and if the item is actually it, then before it sets the intel destination, we're gonna move these over. And this will be check for player, I guess. I hate always saying player because one day it'll eventually, hopefully, I would love for it to be also NPCs interacting with each other this way, but okay. So check for player. I could zoom in. We'll do the same thing, right? Sensor check. This one's kind of a pain because we do have the player.
Oh no, you know what? Dude, check for player. We'll just do a get distance. So we'll check how far the mole hunter is. We'll store the results in distance between. I'll just call this distance between. And then we'll do a float compare. Oops. We'll be comparing. Jesus. We'll be comparing the distance between to something like 20. Let's put 15 for now. Could increase that size, that distance later. So if it's equal or less than, or equal or greater than, we'll go next. And we'll make sure we're checking every frame. Greater than, next. Okay. Check for player. And then it does that. Okay. So waits until the player's nice and far. There we go, that was easy enough. We'll see if this fucking thing works, but en route to Intel, grab item, move this down a little bit so I can actually see. Okay, move towards, cool. And then it sets it and it puts it in there. So once that's done, so I'm just gonna call this store item. And the last thing that happens is we walk back home. Walk away. So set Intel destination. Let's get these two. Put it in here. Except what we want is the headquarters they came from. So we actually need to we need to get that game object, their headquarters. We haven't done that yet. We haven't used their headquarters in any situations. The headquarters themselves is kind of, the headquarters itself is kind of a tricky thing. It's not too tricky of a thing, but it is something that needs to be developed as well. Because it's something like, I remember we talked about it on stream at one point where it's like you walk in and then there's a lobby, and in the lobby there's 2 elevators, and those elevators take you into the actual HQ, but you have to be buzzed in by the lobby guard. So that way it's not open to the public, it's not open to literally anybody except the agents, NPCs, players that belong there. No infiltrating that one. That's the purpose of the mole. Okay. Store item. Should we just check if that works? Maybe, maybe for now, I'll just have this, get a random civ spawn point. Find closest. So this is a temporary thing. Civ spawn point. And we'll store the object as civ spawn point. And we're gonna get the position of it, and there we go. Let's see. Get home destination. And this is en route. Pathor says, why there's no one today? Angry face, angry face, angry face. You mean in the chat? You mean how there's not many people in the chat today? Yeah, I was hoping somebody would be here when Power Pete rolled through. How you doing though, Pathor? Okay, so this makes our agent go. We'll call this en route to home. And when they are home, I don't really know what to do with them when they get home yet, so I'm just gonna leave that blank. Superb. Superb. Nice. I'm doing pretty good today too. Feeling good. Okay, so this gets set off, right? I wonder if this works right now. This array loop actually is unfinished. So I guess even when it's finished, we'll use it to check this. Or actually, when it's finished, it'll first reset the flag. Let's see. Reset flag, we'll call this loop flag. And here we'll set it, so that way it knows to set bool value. It knows to go through the array again, because the array might start off small and it might pick up more objects the next time, you know. So every time it finishes, we'll set this bool value. And then after it finishes with that, it checks that last item that it got. So set, or I should call this just bool flag. Okay, this seems stable. This seems like it can work. Am I missing anything? Oh, you know what we're missing is the isIntel bool. So here's how that's gonna work. Gonna open up these items and top secret documents. In documents, variables, bool is Intel, and that's true. Ooh, it's not necessarily true. Maybe we set it when we put those documents in. I strongly recommend you to please make tutorial on a specific topic that will be helpful for many. You may ask your viewers about topics, what they want to learn, please. Well, what do you want to learn, Pathor? What would you like to learn? Because I'm out there making those the official tutorials for Playmaker. You know, I'm working on those every week. They come out slowly, but they're coming out, and we're picking up speed. I'm picking up speed, I should say. Okay, so this is Intel, right? It's not necessarily true, so we need to take retrieve Intel. Where is it? What the hell? Oh, is it the phone? Let's see. Rotary phone. Maybe it's in there. I already forgot since last night. Like, where the hell? Handoff button. Set mul variables. In-person handoff. Get mul to call. What is? Oh, it's in here. I forgot that the. Here we go. Source signal routines. This is where it is. Give intel. Top secret documents. Okay, it sets at FSM string, but we also want set FSM bool. Specify. Yeah, see, can you imagine? Shit. Can you imagine? Oh, there has to be a. There has to be a way that the NPC can delineate between just any old intel on the floor and the intel they're supposed to get, you know, the intel it's meant for them. At least a little bit. They need to, there's a few things that they should check for instead of just any old intel. Current intel to give. And the variable name is intel. Jesus Christ. Typing out strings in this fucking thing is driving me nuts. Okay. And we're setting the value as that. That it is indeed intel. So when they retrieve that shit, checking the item, check if it's intel. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Should I hit play? I'm just gonna hit play. Why not? Let's just fucking see if this shit works. Is there a way, though, that I can test this without having to go through the whole motherfucking shebang? I guess I could just spawn... There's a way to do that. Here's what we'll do. I'll put a documents. Let's see. In the variables is intel. I'm gonna reveal that in the inspector so I can go just click it up there when we're playing. And I'm gonna just drop one right here. Right here. Alright. And I should be able to just... Let's see. Whew. Damn, it's already gonna be 3. Oh, which one was which? Closest one? Okay. Gonna wait for this atrocious frame rate to fix itself. There we go. Decent. Alright, so I got my intel. Hanging on to it. I'm gonna do this is intel. So now that's official as fuck intel. Doesn't have anything on it right now. No big deal. But you know what I will do is spawn item. Just put a gun there. Oops. There we go. And that. Okay. Just so I'm not holding that thing in front of my face and I can actually see where I'm going. Alright, got this phone. Calling the mole for a handoff. Uh-oh, why did that do that? That's weird. Huh. Just encountered a little buggerino, I think. Maybe I can't be holding my gun or can't be holding something? I know what I'm gonna do instead. Instead of spawning a gun, I'm just gonna drop the package in front of me. Okay, grabbing this. No, this one. And it's Intel, baby. And then grabbing it. Okay. Going over here. I don't even need to. Oh, just realized another thing. Even if I'm like holding it, right? Like even if I have it. So I should have another item on me. Let's put the lighter, because why not? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna call them all for handoff. What the fuck? Now it's not working at all? What's going on? Rotary phone. Canvas. Handoff button. Weird. Huh. I'm trying to think of what could have changed. Alright, just gonna put that right there. Use the phone. It brings up the canvas. And I should be able to just click that. Huh. And that never gets clicked. Oh. Hang on. I need to... NDNG Astronom GG. Hey man, long time no see. How are you? Hey! How's it going, NDNG-Astronom GG? I'm doing good. Long time no see. I'm doing good. I'm in the middle of figuring out how to do this this exchange, the classic spy exchange. I'm really close. My phone just broke on me though, the in-game phone. So I'm fixing that. How are you doing? How's it going? What have you been up to? Working on anything? I'm gonna turn this canvas on. And the handoff button will be slightly up. And then the dead drop button will be below it. Call mole for dead drop. Maybe it is 2 words. Shit. Okay. That should maybe work now. Let's deactivate this. I hope that was the problem. Otherwise I'm gonna be very confused. Were you at Astronom GG? Okay, come on, give me back my frame rate. Okay, going there. Dropping that. Please work. Call for handoff. Damn. What the fuck? Okay, so the problem is it clicked it, right? But it didn't deactivate the canvas. Send event, activate event. The rotary phone one. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Why doesn't it send that event? Okay. Last month was busy. School started and I have too many early classes. I live in Turkey, so there is a huge time zone difference with you guys. Can't catch your streams because of that. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. A lot of people apparently, in fact, I think most people who come to my stream are not in my time zone. It's kind of a bummer. I guess it is dope that you can always watch these back, but it is nice to just, you know, be there, I guess. I know how that goes. I used to miss Brendan Chung's streams all the time, but he lives in Los Angeles, so that was just my fault. Too many early classes sounds rough. I'm kind of tempted to just delete this button. I'm not sure why this isn't sending off. Rotary phone, activate event, handoff button, deactivate phone canvas, send event. Oh, is it still called phone? Yeah. Oh, look, there's 2 fucking phone FSMs in here. That's probably why. Is this any different? I don't think this is any different. I think I tried changing some things. Right. Okay, I'm gonna delete this. That's why. That's probably why. Okay. See if that fixes anything. Oh, frame rate. Okay. This one's in the bag. This is gonna be all good. Alright, putting those there. Here we go. This is it. This is where it works. Call for handoff. Boom, called him. Okay. Spawn item. 3. Oh wait, no. 2. Okay, cool. Gonna hold on to that. And gonna have that in my inventory as well. Okay. It's kind of a big item on my screen. Maybe 4? What is that? A package? 5? Everything's like falling through the floor. 6? There we go. I'll take that. Okay, so he's sitting there, right? Let's pause and let's look at him. Environment, DC, Mole, Harold Duquesne. Is that how you say that? And we're gonna go to the Retrieve Intel FSM. Uh-oh, is he already hung up on something? He's stuck at en route to handoff. What's weird is that he's there. Or maybe that's not him. Oh shit, maybe that's not him. No, it looks like that is him. Oh wait, maybe not. That's him. He's gonna walk all the way over to the corner again. Or maybe not. Okay, that's his seat. That's Harold Duquesne. Oh, no, 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 don't look at that. Okay. Hold on. He can't see the package yet. DC. Game looking really good now. I will check previous videos. Have to go now. It's 1 a.m. here. Fucking A, 1 a.m. Take care. Have fun. Thanks. And thanks for swinging by. I'm glad you were able to carve out a little bit of time, even if it's 1 a.m. Oh man. Okay. Harold Duquesne. Show me your face. This is you. Okay, so this, great. This is how it all works then. Collapse all components. Astronom GG. Waves. See you later, Astronom GG. NDNG. Astronom GG. Thanks for swinging by. Okay, so we can unpause it and just look at this. So he's just waiting there, right? See that little random wait, it's about to finish, and it'll just send right back. Yep, because it didn't get anything. But now, if I... Oh wait, hold on, actually. Let me pause it. And let me... Where am I at? Right here. Player camera, inventory. Top secret documents. I'm gonna check this is Intel. So now that is Intel that he would go for. And we're gonna get him. And I'm just gonna let it go again. It's gonna just loop back. Okay, I'm gonna wait again because I just wanna find a long wait. See how that one's going really fast? I wanna find one that goes slow. There we go, okay. So I'm gonna put this package like right here. Just gonna drop it. There we go. All right, so it's just sitting on the floor. I wonder if that's too far for him. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Fuck. Damn, so close, so close. Is tag it as an item. Item. There we go. And then I'll get Mr. Harold Duquesne back in the mix. All right, let's check if this works. Didn't see it. It's not too far for him. It's definitely within the sensor. The range sensor says... Oh, you know what? What layer is this on? Let's put it on player, just for right now. I feel like I might actually end up using... Do you want to set layer to recover roles as a... No, this object only. Okay. I'm probably going to use overlaps. I feel like that would probably be better to use. Let's get Mr. Harold Duquesne again. And keep playing. Let's see if he grabs it this time. Still not grabbing it. Let me see. Detected items, 0. Oh, it requires line of sight. That's, I'm gonna get rid of this range sensor shit. And also, this is getting set back to this. Alright. Fuck, is Inspector fucked again? No, okay, good. Prefabs, characters, NPC. Sensor check. I'm gonna try get overlaps. Or overlaps? Find overlaps. Gonna do some tweaking here. So it's gonna use this NPC as the owner, offset 0. We're gonna use a sphere, max overlaps in a 15-degree. Oh no. 50's fine, I guess. 15-degree. Or 15-unit radius. Layer mask. Items, maybe? Should I have, what are my layer options here? I wish you could have infinite layers. In-world UI, detector, photographable. Excuse me. Maybe I should have a layer for items, huh? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna have a layer for items. Layer mask, items. Invert the mask so you pick from all layers except from those. Okay, so that's what we want. And store overlapping in Intel collected array. No, detected items. Okay. And I'll be sure to put that. Documents. Layer. Items. No, this object only. Cool. Overlaps. Check. And I think that's it, right? Detected event is next and non-detected event is back. Found overlaps next and no overlaps back. Okay, can get rid of that now. And I think the rest of this can stay the same. I think. All right. Repeat interval. How often to cast array? 0, 1 every frame. Okay. Let's run it. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Don't need to. All right. I've been eating Japanese sweet potato and tofu every day. Every day. That's what I'm gonna have for lunch today. Japanese sweet potato and tofu. Alright, you stay there. Top secret documents. Alright, setting it as is Intel. And I'm gonna make the phone call. And I'm gonna spawn item 5. Just gonna hold on to that cigarette. Oh, hold on. There we go. And put that in our inventory too. Alright, there we go. I need to flip this fucking cigarette. Or I need to flip the thing that holds the cigarette. Like, ugh. Because it looks kind of cool. It almost looks like it's in your mouth. I also need to just put custom orientation and positions for each item that you hold. Is that our guy? DC Mole Millie Hasselbacher. Yep, that's Millie. It's so funny how they come over there. I'm gonna pause it really quick. And I'm gonna look at the navigation. Like, what happens, right? Oh, look at that. I need to set these stairs to is walkable. Because they basically come over here and they go, oh, wait a minute, I can't get over there. And then they walk back. That's really funny. I can't believe that's a thing. Alright, well, I'm just gonna keep playing it. Alright, so that's our mole. Where's our mole gonna sit? Okay, has a seat right there. Oh, that was close. Oh! What happened? Layer index out of bounds. Items? Layer index out of bounds. Is it saying that? Because I know layers are based off of like an int. So layer should be 21. Int 32. Layer mask. I wonder if I can, is this just an int? Yeah. I wonder if I could just hard code in 21. See if it does it again. Strange. Why does it think it's 32? Very, very strange. I wish this could tell me. Okay, well, it looks like it's pulling 32 out of that, even though it should be 21. New variable. I'm gonna call this items layer int. Usually never put spaces in there, but I'm just kind of, let me see, 21. Okay. Let's try it again. I love eating. All right, fingers crossed. For handoff, and then top secret documents, it's Intel, and spawn item 5. Do it again. Maybe. Are they like underneath the floorboard? Oh, there it is. They're falling underneath the floorboard, goddammit. Ah, shit, the guy's gonna get here. Okay, spawn item 6. There we go. And I'm gonna put that in my... Okay. So he's gonna come over. Has a seat right there. Is that our guy? Pretty sure that's our dude. So I'm not even gonna look at the FSM. I'm just gonna put the object like right here. All right. And now I'm gonna check the FSM. Retrieve intel. Okay, so it has the item. It sees that the item's there. Good. And now it's checking for me, though. So I'm not far enough. I have faith that I'm going to be able to just deselect this and run this without looking at it right now. Watch. So as soon as I get far enough, watch, I'm just going to back away. Oh, that is so cool! And did he pick it up? Yeah, he picked it up. Oh my fucking god. And now he's leaving. Oh my god. Holy shit. I don't know what, that is the coolest thing to me. That is the fucking coolest thing to me. Oh my god. They fucking wait for you to be nice and far before. Oh my god, that dude has the documents. He's walking away like nothing ever happened. Fuck, that's good. That is good. My goodness. Christ, I want to watch that happen again. Oh my god, did you see this? Did you see that just happen? Here, you know what? I'm so happy. I'm gonna light your stove for you, man. Here, there you go. What's this? Is this for me? Paris? You want me to kill this guy for you, huh? You little litter bug, you dropping your cigarette butts all over the place? That is hysterical. It fucking worked. Wow. Okay, I just have to stop. I just have to stop it. It worked. Now, there is a different way to go about this now. There's something that I'm gonna have to program into all items. There's a little spider on my wall. Where are you going, little buddy? Where are you going? All right, let me check some things off this list. But essentially, what I would like to do next, I might even just put it on this list right now. Let's see, a handoff involves taking the item out, putting it down, letting the mole pick it up. Must have the is Intel bool set to true for the. Okay. Nesting items should pass this. That's what I was looking for. Nesting items should pass this bool off down the line, and having items taken out of something should set it to false. This is kind of tricky. It's gonna have to. So when you take an item, so if you have a box and you have Intel, the box's is Intel bool is set to false. The Intel's is Intel bool is set to true. You take that Intel, you put it in the box. Now the box's is Intel bool is also set to true. And that just keeps sort of the nesting doll, like it keeps going down the line. So if you put that box in something else, it's kind of problematic, because then you, Because what I'm trying to figure out how to do next is like, I need NPCs to follow you around, to follow the mole or the player around, and they stay at a distance. But then, whenever the mole or the player is in the middle of a handoff, the agent following them around will take a picture, or maybe even pictures. I would prefer, like, it would be cooler to have a series of pictures. You know, you have one where like it's the player taking out the item. You know, it's a picture of the player holding the item. Then it's a picture of the item just sitting on the floor. Then it's a picture of the item being grabbed by the mole. And so the three pictures tell a story. It says the player had the item, put it down, and then the mole picked it up. And that's sort of like incriminating evidence against the mole. So the agent would run back with those photos, and if they got those photos to the agency before the mole could stop them, the mole would, they would be caught, and then the agency decides what to do with them from there. But it might be just easier to make it so the agent only photographs them once when they're sitting with the mole or when they're grabbing the package, maybe. It's exhausting thinking of this stuff. What time is it? 3:33. 3:33. Maybe we do just make it so the mole, let's see, agents tailing the player or mole will photograph the mole picking up the item. That's what they want. That's the photo that like means something. A handoff involves taking the item out, putting it down, and letting the mole pick it up. Okay. I'm just reorganizing some things on this checklist so I kind of have a better idea of how to prioritize stuff right now. Actually, do you guys want to see this? I feel like I never really share my Trello board. I don't know who's on the... Hey, let's see. So this is my Trello board. I'm organizing it by weeks right now for a 3-month schedule to see what I can get done by June 1st. So hopefully June 1st is the date I'm shooting for this game to be like I've told people before, like relatively playable. So this is March 1st through March 7th, and right here is March 8th through the 15th. This is kind of what I would like to, but some of these items might get put into the next week, or I throw them over here into that thing. And obviously it's a work in progress, like I just constantly keep changing what I think I might, need to do. I try to stay consistent though. So we just finished this one. A handoff involves taking the item out, putting it down, letting the mole pick it up. Item must have the is_intel bool for the NPC to recognize it. Agents tailing the player or mole will photograph the mole picking up the item. So maybe what we do right now is maybe start the whole tailing process, right? And that's what I have right here. I think I started that last night, yeah. Agents randomly spawn at Civ spawn points and wander around like Civ bees. If the agent sees the player or mole in public, they'll follow them. When they follow the player, it's with the intention of catching them in a private area so they can knock them out and interrogate them. When they follow the mole, who is infiltrating their agency, It's with the intention of making sure they're not doing anything shady and photographing them if they have a meeting with the mole hunter. The agent will not follow the mole to the airport. Agents will only follow the mole in the city the agent spawned in. The agent will follow the player to the airport and around the world. So we can, I think for the sake of keeping things interesting, we'll do it with the player first. So agents spawn into the world doing a civvy routine. That's number 1. Number 2 is when they despawn a civ spawn point, they warp to a different city. You know what I think? Okay. When they despawn at a civ spawn point, they warp to a different city. The agents that look for the player are the ones who are on either side of a rival city relationship or both sides of the player's city. Right, okay. If the agent does see a rival player, the agent will launch the follow and watch FSM. If the agent does see a rival player, the agent will launch a follow and watch FSM. Okay. I think I'm gonna take a break for right now. I'll come back in a little bit. This is like only an hour and a half sesh. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do the thing because I really, really want to get it so that pretty much what I plan on coming back to after lunch is NPCs that if they see you, they'll start following you, but they try to do it sneakily. They try to be very sneaky about following you. So they'll always kind of stay at distance, you know, and you gotta do that classic thing where it's like they're just reading the newspaper, you know, like the holes in the newspaper. And then when you're not looking, they keep following you again. And so they can't be super sneaky. They have to be just sneaky enough where it's like they're just not in your face, but also kind of like staying on you. And then they also have to be obvious enough, which that won't be difficult, right? It's gonna be obvious, or I don't know, maybe it won't be obvious, because when there's a bunch, anyways, it has to be obvious enough that you're being followed, so that if you do notice that somebody's following you, then there's a way to shake them. There's a way to lose your tail. I never thought I'd get to this point. This is so crazy. I had that idea a long time ago, like months and months ago now. Like towards the end of last year, and I was always just like, oh, that feels like such a pipe dream. I want to make a game where you lose your tail, you know? But maybe it is still a pipe dream. Maybe I'm completely fucking wrong, and I'm be like, oh, wait a minute, never mind. It doesn't seem too hard to do though. It seems like it could be really fucking interesting. So that's what I'm gonna try to do after lunch right now. I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks everybody who stopped by, and I'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay, peace.